Oh, hey. So we are going to be cash stuffing my second paycheck for the month of January. I actually get three paychecks in this month, which is pretty fun. So I'm going to be cash stuffing $1,650. I have already worked out my budget. I work out a budget every single payday and I allocate every single dollar. So I know where everything is going before I ever go to the bank and withdraw my money. I will just mention that all of my bills are paid online. I do not withdraw cash for those. I just find this system works better for me that way, and that's just how I choose to do it. So this cash will be going towards any of my variable expenses, sinking funds, and then savings challenges. So we're going to do a quick cash count here, make sure it all adds up to 1650, and then we're going to dive into cash stuffing. All right, we're golden. It adds up to 1650. And let me just show you real quick here. This is my cash breakdown card. So I take this to the ATM when I go, so I know just how many bills of each denomination I need. Ignore my chicken scratch. I had the wrong Sharpie when I was filling this out, so it's rather thick. And I will mention too that to get to this point, I use my cash breakdown sheet. You can find it in my shop if you're interested, and the link is on my page. So we are gonna start off by cash stuffing my variable expense binder. Variable expenses are just that. The amounts can vary from payday to payday. So these are items like gas and eating out and groceries. So to start off, I still have $80 in here from last pay period. This cash stuffing is a bit unique in the sense that last pay period, I basically was away the entire time on vacation. I think I was home for just a couple of days. So, and then as soon as I got home, it snowed here. And if you're from the lower mainland, the west coast of BC, you know that when it snows, most of our vehicles aren't suitable for it. So mine just stayed parked. So I will be getting gas this pay period. And yeah, I just rolled it over. So it still has $80 and that's enough to fill my car's tank. Fun, I had $40 in there. I chose just to roll that amount over and I am not going to be adding to it today. Household has $40 in it as well. I didn't spend anything from this envelope last pay period. And again, that's just because I was away. So I'm going to be adding $20 today. That brings me up to 60. And this covers items like cleaning supplies, laundry detergent, anything I need for within my home that isn't covered under the grocery category. Eating out will be getting 80. And that covers like coffees, or if I feel like going through a drive-through really quick, or going out and grabbing a bite to eat. So yeah, and then groceries is getting my usual 150. This covers groceries for just myself for a 2-week period. All right, so that binder is complete. We're gonna move on now to, let's do some sinking funds. All right, so if you're new here, my dog Hank passed away a couple of months ago, but I decided to keep putting money in this envelope for his best bud, Ford. It's my parents' dog. He lives next door and he's always loved coming over and eating Hank's food. So I still buy bags of dog food so that Ford can have a treat when he comes over. There is $85 in here currently. I'm not going to be adding to it today because I just need to go buy that bag of dog food again. Bedroom overhaul has $350 in here. I have a specialist appointment in the city next week, so I plan on hitting up IKEA and finally buying a new dresser and maybe a couple of other items as well. So I am adding $100 to this today. It brings me up to $450. Gifts, I've got some change in here, and I think I don't really like having change in my envelopes. So I'm going to quickly add this to my nickel savings challenge. Whoops. 240, 50, 260. Let's just set it aside for now. Okay. So I've got 230 in here, and I am going to be adding, let's see, $20. Let's actually do a bill exchange. There we go. Okay, Costco, I'm going to add $20 to this envelope. Clothing will also be getting $20. I've got $120 currently. So now I'm at $140. Beauty, I'm not adding to. I've got $90 in there currently. And then medical, I'm going to be adding 42. So I've got 140. All right, so that is my sinking funds. Now let's move, oops, let's actually quickly put this into my nickel savings challenge. Okay, so 255. And I just so happen to have that spot available. So let's put it in there. Okay, and then let's add to some of my savings challenges. So we have the $5 savings challenge. I'm just starting these all off. I didn't start them last pay period because I was heading on vacation and I put whatever extra money I had towards that last pay period. So I'm going to be putting $15 in this one. When this challenge is complete, I'm going to have $350 saved. Okay, and then we're going to start my $10 challenge. I'm going to be putting $20 in there, so 2 10s. And again, this one I'll save $350 when it's complete. And then I haven't done the $20 savings challenge before, although it's been in my shop for quite a while now, so I thought I should start it. And I'm just going to be putting, let's put $40 towards that one. And then this one, when it's done, will have $500. These are great beginner savings challenges, and I just enjoy doing them. So yeah, there's that binder. And now we are going to move on to some more savings challenges. One of them that I am doing right now is my emergency savings challenge. I currently have $1,000 set aside in my high interest savings account because I completed this challenge once already, and I'm just going to do this challenge over and over again until I have about 3 months worth of expenses saved. So I'm going to be adding a fair amount to this today because this is a really big priority for me. I'm going to be putting $380. Okay. Okay, so I've shaded in $380. I had to think about that for a second. My goodness. Okay. Self-care I'm not adding to. Christmas I like to add to every single pay period. With this challenge, I have chosen that each light bulb's worth $20. If you're doing this challenge with me, you can decide the amount that you're saving for each light bulb. When I'm done, because there's 30 bulbs on here, I'll save $600, which is sufficient for me because I just buy for my nieces and nephews. So we are going to be putting in $40. And last year I actually had a little bit of money left over, so I rolled it over to my gift envelope. So that was a good feeling. It's definitely a good feeling when you have more saved than what you anticipated. Wasn't always like that for me. Okay, so vacation. I'm starting fresh on this one as well. I'm going to make each little symbol on here worth $50 this time. So when I'm done, there's 30 symbols on here. So I'm going to have $1,500 saved when I'm complete. Let's put the date on here. January 24. Okay. All right, so let's just put $50 into this challenge today. I have no idea where I'm saving up to go, but I feel it's a priority for me to save because I love to travel. Okay. So all we are left with now is my 3 big savings challenges. I've got my 2024 savings challenge, my $5,000 monthly savings challenge, and then my 100 envelope savings challenge that I've just started up again. I've actually just started all of these again. So let's start with the 2024. With this savings challenge, there's 52 envelopes that I need to fill throughout the year. I'm paid bi-weekly, so I fill 2 envelopes every payday. They have different amounts on the envelopes. They range from $10 up to $75. And when I'm done at the end of the year, I'm going to have $2,024 saved. So I'm going to do $35 as well as the $60 envelope. Oops. Oh, isn't that cute? Somebody drew a little smiley face on here. All right, and then 60. Okay, let's shade this in here. Awesome. Last year I put the savings challenge towards my vacation. So I've now spent it all, and I'm going to be sharing a video soon sharing just exactly how much I spent on my vacation going to LA for 10 days. It was not an inexpensive vacation by any means. It's funny how quickly it all adds up, but I had a lot of fun. I went with my mom and we shared a room together, and then we met up with my sister and her partner and their 5 kids, and we tackled Universal Studios, Disneyland. We checked out downtown like Hollywood. It was a lot of fun, but exhausting nonetheless. I came home and I was just burnt out, and I had to dive right into over 100 orders from you all. So thank you all so much. It was a lot coming home to that and making more products. My dad, I've hired him on to help me make things. So he spent the 10 days I was away. He put in almost like 100 hours, I think, in 2 weeks time creating products for me. So thank you, Dad. Yeah, you all are just blowing me away by supporting my shop, and it means so much to me. So thank you. So with my $5,000 monthly savings challenge, each month there's 4 amounts that I need to contribute to it in order to hit $5,000 after a year's time. So this pay period, although I do get 3 paychecks in the month of January, I thought it would be fun just to complete this challenge so that I can put the money I have next paycheck towards maybe my 100 envelope savings challenge and do like a big amount that pay period. So I did budget this time. Instead of splitting the amounts that I owe towards like rent and my phone bill and all those bills, etc., I, instead of splitting it into 3 amounts to get the total, I've split it into 2. So next pay period, I'm actually going to have quite a bit more to cash stuff. So that'll be fun. Anyways, we're going to be putting 110 and 70 in here. Okay. There we go. And I don't plan on keeping this cash on hand at all times. What I will be doing is I'll complete 2 or 3 months worth of this challenge, and then I'll be depositing into my bank and probably investing that money into my first home savings account. I was able to cap that out last year, and it's the goal again to be able to contribute another $8,000 this year. So I'll be taking the money from this as well as my 100 envelope challenge and putting it towards those things, or towards that investment, I should say. I don't know if I'm going to be able to buy a home where I live. It seems pretty unlikely. Homes are incredibly expensive, especially on a single person income. But with the first home savings account, I am able to put money in there. I'm not then taxed on the money that I'm put in there. It's able to grow. And if I don't end up using that money, I can put it over into my RSP. So it doesn't seem like a waste. I don't know what the future holds for me. So I just feel like, why not save, and maybe it will become a reality. Who knows? Okay. Now we're moving on to my last savings challenge. That's my 100 envelope savings challenge. I decided this time around, this is my second time doing this challenge itself. I'm going to be rounding up all the amounts to the nearest 5. So there will be no loonies and toonies going in here this time. So I'm going to be doing 98 97, as well as 96. That is it for that one. I'm losing it. So, oh my gosh. Okay. I love how it always gets to the end of the video and I realize that I've messed up somewhere. It's been a really long week. Okay. So we're going to be putting this $80 into here. I was thinking I was only filling 3 envelopes today. I'm filling 4. So there we go. All right, so that completes today's cash stuffing. Thank you so much if you made it this far in this video. I would absolutely love to hear from you all, and I try my best to reply to all your comments if you comment within the first 2 days of me posting this. So be sure to comment below. Would love to hear from you. And yeah, thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.